Aloha and happy holidays, everybody. Quick announcement before we start. I hereby challenge you to get my solo channel to 100 subscribers by January 30th. If we can make that happen, I will go off-season and do a Let's Play of the Silent Hill 2 remake. Okay, that's all I wanted to say besides thank you for watching. Now back to what you're here for. Alright. And here we go. Aloha and welcome back, buddies. I am Sammy Gerson. Here with me are Sub-Zero and Triforce of Doom.
Stop.
By God's light, I smite you!
Indeed. Welcome back to Megaman Battle Network. Let's see. Yes. We're trying to fix the water problem.
Dr. Freud! Sigmund! Don't call me that! Fine, Freud! We got your son. He can't hear us. Fuck!
Lan, I'll go fix the water pump program.
I don't want to fight Freud, but I guess we have to.
It's like, oh no, time for more net battling.
Alright, I link summon Megaman.exe.
I link summon.
It requires one monster because link summoning is too fucking generic. Ugh. I wish link summoning was more interesting. It just seems like spam summoning, honestly.
I wish the OCG would ban Max C.
What? You mean TCG?
No, OCG. OCG still has Max C available. That's the one Master Duel uses.
Oh, right. I forgot they used the Japanese version.
Yeah.
And I
Max
have no
C
opinion.
is still available.
Apparently, they consider it like a necessary evil over there, but it's like, you can't just... No.
And I have no opinion.
I also did have an interesting, thought about how you could potentially slow down the game again.
And that is?
Special summon monsters cannot attack on the turn they're special summoned.
That would do it, yeah.
So just general summoning.
That would actually slow the game down, and it would fall under an anime rule, which actually would be kind of interesting.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has no summoning sickness.
Really?
You think it would, but it doesn't.
Yeah, why doesn't it?
Because that just wasn't a thing. And it wasn't a problem until it became a problem.
Yeah, the only form of sickness there is first player turn sickness.
First player.
You don't get to... You don't...
Attacks can only start happening on the second player's first turn.
Yeah, and no battles are allowed on your first turn. Unless you have a spell that forces it.
Gotcha. So that's how they decided to deal with the whole one-turn winning situation, huh?
No, you couldn't even attack on your first turn anyway, even in the original rule set. OTKs weren't really a thing until much later.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because reminder, back in the original generation, the worst it really did get was some slightly strong fusion monsters.
No,
Gotcha.
The worst it got was Yatagarasu.
Which one's that one again?
Yatagarasu.
Get tapped, can't draw.
Oh.
Get tapped.
Yeah,
Spirit monsters are stupid when you use them right.
I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, so I have no opinion.
To give a brief explanation, a major facet of Yu-Gi-Oh, like any good card game, is you have to be able to actually, draw cards to have a strategy.
Yep.
There was a very particular layout in early Yu-Gi-Oh that was defined as the most overpowered tactic. It was Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy of the End, who has an ability to nuke the field and every card in your hand, and Yatagarasu, who forces himself back to your hand at the end of the turn, but if he inflicts direct damage, your opponent has to skip their draw phase.
Ah.
I think you see where this goes.
Yeah, CEG was brutal in the early meta.
This got both of them banned, and only within the last few years was Yatagarasu unbanned. It was that powerful, and that feared.
And on the note of how important drawing cards is, because the cards themselves are your only resource, there's a reason Pot of Greed is still banned to this day.
Yeah, anything that gives you a net bonus with no drawback is banned for life, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Yep. That's why Graceful Charity is also banned.
Yeah,
Really?
That's why you've got stuff like Jar of Greed or Shard of Greed. Those actually have some drawbacks to them.
Yeah, Jar of Greed being it's a trap, so you have to wait a turn to use it.
and Shard of Greed being like you get the same basic benefit but over time.
It's also why cards that exist purely to annoy everybody, like Fiber Jar, are forever banned. Like, there's a lot of jar-based things that are banned that we'll never see again.
That will never again see the light of day.
Like, if it weren't for how fast-paced Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, Maxi honestly wouldn't be as big of an issue, but the fact is, like, it's either hope you have hand trap to counter the hand trap, stop your strategy early, meaning you could very likely get nuked to the next turn, or just give your opponent a crap ton of resources while trying to get your strategy off.
I see.
Because Max C's whole thing is the person with Max C, if they play it from their hand, every time their opponent special summons any monster, that turn, they get a card.
Ah.
It is literally, for the Japanese audience, a necessary evil to have to counterbalance the special summon spamming.
For the record, for those at home, what we have here is two Yu-Gi-Oh! Players trying to explain things to a Magic player.
Oh no, I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I just watch it.
Close enough.
I understand it enough to explain it easily.
Yeah, Sam, I guess one good way to put it would, like, as some sort of equivalent in resources is, imagine if every time you is there any version of, like, special summoning magic? I forget.
I don't remember off the top of my head. It has been a while since I played.
No.
Okay, yeah, I did circle back.
No.
Special summoning. I think the most is usually just tokens.
Okay, so imagine in a game that's filled with things where you want to summon tokens, every time you summoned a token, your opponent got to put a new land on their field.
Ah.
It's a counterbalance card, essentially. And it's not like a get-out-of-jail-free card like, say, Karibo protecting you from getting damaged every turn. Because that's what Karibo does. You have that card in your hand, send it to the graveyard, you're safe from damage for a turn.
Yeah,
At least some direct.
Yeah, like that's a fair way to stall tactics out. But no, another hand trap that's slightly less annoying but still annoying is Ash Blossom.
I've heard of that.
I do hate.
Ash Blossom is you want to use this card effect? No.
See, I don't understand why we made hand traps a thing. Traps are supposed to be something you put down. Why can you activate them from your hand? That's stupid.
Yeah, they're supposed to lay them down. You know, like a trap.
Yeah, as one Yu-Gi-Oh! Parody video I saw put like where it's a video of Yami and Kaiba talking like about right before the final confrontation type deal.
Yep.
It was something like that. So it's just like it's something like time basically going either telling Kaiba you're going to hell or you're in hell, and then Kaiba going hand traps exist. I was already there.
We'll find the pumper. Already there. You know what's funny? Is like, I know I just said, like, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Players explaining things to a Magic player. I've actually been watching a fair bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Content lately.
That's what I've been doing. I've been rewatching the original anime.
No, not the anime, like actual people playing
what?
Master Duel.
What?
Yeah. Great question. I'm someone who apparently watches The Three Idiots.
Oh, well, no, that makes sense then.
I need to boot up Master Duel again. It is fun to play. It's just, you know, certain cards in the meta are, well, certain cards in the meta.
Yeah.
I think the problem that I have with just Master Duel and the current game in general is that Yu-Gi-Oh! I wouldn't say is a solved game. It's a game that knows exactly what it wants to get out of it in terms of the player base, and they want to make it so that it's a one-player game, and that's not fun for me.
No. That is why I don't play.
Because I love the sheer variety and options that they've created over the years, and some archetypes are really cool, and they fucking suck at high level. Like, you would never see them like that. Like, I want to build a deck of Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier is awful, except it's synchros. Those are overpowered as shit. Literally, they have 4 boss monsters at Synchros. 3 out of the 4 were on the ban list for a while.
All right, hold on.
What am I holding on to?
I need to remember how to fucking do this. I am lost.
Fair enough.
Come on.
Yeah. I'm just glad my main archetype still gets support, because yeah, elemental heroes still get support.
Well, of course they do. They're a protagonist build.
Elemental hero Sunrise is fun.
So at least have some music going in the background.
So, Sub, do you know what Sunrise does?
No.
So it is a fusion elemental hero where the requirements are any two heroes of 2 different attributes. So like a wind and an earth, or wind and a light.
God.
So any 2 heroes of 2 different attributes. Simple enough. The later heroes got more lenient on the summoning requirements, but so the way Sunrise works is, while it's on the field, all of my monsters get buffed by 200 attack for every attribute I control. It itself is a light attribute, so automatic 200 buff because of the way the effects sorted and all that. But yeah,
so it's Machine King.
Well, that's just one of its effects.
Oh no.
On summon, I can grab a Miracle Fusion from my deck.
Oh no.
And also, once per turn, if any other hero I control is involved in a battle, so either that hero attacks or gets attacked, as long as it's not Sunrise itself, Sunrise can nuke any card, can nuke 1 card on the field.
No, why?
Because counterplay. Because counterplay. The thing is, it is an effect of the monster, so I gotta be careful that I don't get countered myself with that.
See, this is why I don't typically play games that have, like, very clearly defined metas. Unless it's a one-on-one fighting game. Because if there's so much shit like that, it's like, I gotta account for all this shit that my opponent might have. What the fuck am I dealing with? Oh, whatever.
Well, here's the thing. Some cards I myself would want to get rid of with that effect have ways to counter them themselves. Hi, fucking Baron de Floor!
I played Dark Hole. Fuck!
So, for those who don't know Baron de Floor, it is a, is it a synchro or an exceed? I forget which, but
Let me check. I'll check. You keep going.
Yeah. So Baron de Floor's main theme is, alongside being a very fucking strong monster, it basically requires you to use double the amount of resources you normally would to nuke it off the field, because it itself has a negate effects power on it.
Baron de Fleur?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a flat monster. It's a synchro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that thing's currently forbidden in the TCG Advanced and limited in TCG Traditional, but it's unbanned in the OCG!
Yeah! So guess what I run into, like, every 5 duels in Master Duel?
You need to have a card that is specifically designed to exterminate plants.
No, you don't need a card, you need like 2 or 3 cards. Because the first card you use will get nukes.
Yeah. I also will admit, because I've been rewatching the original series, just the fucking creature design of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything still looks so good. Like, they look like, well, actual monsters.
Yeah, it's because, like, they have variety.
I mean, here's the thing. All the other series afterward do as well. The problem is that the edge was taken off, so they look less threatening. They're not monsters and warriors anymore. Now they're a lot more cutesy and or actual anime.
Thinking back to Cyrus and his fucking V-Rug deck.
Okay, that's an outlier, but also the two monsters existed as early as the first series.
Oh yeah, fucking
so
Pegasus.
I can't fault them too much. Also, who the fuck names their kid Pegasus?
Well, I mean, that was his last name. It was Maximilian Pegasus.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean in the Japanese version, where his name is Pegasus J. Crawford.
Oh.
Excuse me?
That's his name in the original dub, and it sounds fucking stupid.
I never realized Pegasus was still in his Japanese name.
Yeah. I think the dub realized that doesn't make any sense. Who would name their kid Pegasus, so his first name is Maximilian?
Yeah, that
sounds more regal and uptight, which fits him.
But, because, I know of, Taya being Anzu, Joey being Janouchi, what was Tristan's again?
Honda.
Right.
Yeah.
That is a common name over there. But yeah,
Piston Hondo.
because yeah,
Yep.
for those who don't really know their Yu-Gi-Oh, Yugi's the only character who kept his name from Japanese.
Yep.
Because it fits. Yugi means king
Yugi-moto.
of game. Yu-Gi-Oh is king of games. If you didn't understand by now, I can't help you.
I will be honest. That is news to me.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, and like Jaden Yuki was what was it again?
Yuki Judai.
Right.
Which it's kind of ties into it because there's oddly a bit of Hebrew mythology tied into GX, but it's only like
Really?
towards the end of the third season they do it.
Yeah, GX gets fucking weird.
Extremely. And it doesn't pull from mythology as much as 5Ds or the original does, so it's weird that it follows that point.
Yeah, if I recall, was Jaden the only protagonist to have his name changed between regions? Because if I recall, Yusei Fudo was just his name in Japan as well.
So depending on
this
what
part.
you consider a protagonist, yes, but also no.
What do you mean? What you consider a protagonist?
5 is hard to explain.
Oh.
Yeah, a certain someone's name was Yuzu. I'll let you figure out the rest.
Oh yeah. Also, on the note of Japanese to dub names, do you remember my reaction when I was going through Legacy of the Duelist to a certain character?
No, actually. Which one was this? What era?
I forgot which era it was, but like I was, cause like so the Legacy of the Duelist, for those not in the know, is a Yu-Gi-Oh game where you can actually go through the anime stories in a sort of abridged fashion.
Yeah.
Where that is how I learned. Jaden sucks at building his own fucking archetype.
Oh, yes. His archetype building is awful. It is so bad in the game. It's funny.
God, that battle against the Amazon character was hell. But anyways, so I get past 5Ds, which was the last anime I myself had actually watched, although I only watched up to the Dark Signer arc at the time, so some of that endgame stuff threw me for a loop. But
Be fair. That's all you need to see. The back half isn't as good as the first half.
yeah. So then I get to like the one after that or the one after that, and then I meet the best friend character who specializes in flip summons, whose name is fucking Flip.
Yeah. I knew it was coming. I forgot about
his
that.
gimmick is.
I wonder what that guy does.
You know, I distinctly remember DMing Sub about this and going, okay, his name is, he starts flip summoning. God damn it, no,
Yeah.
why?
Because Zexal is shit. I'm sorry, Lewis. I do not care. Zexal is bad.
Through the hole to find a path. Alright.
The side characters
Trying
and
to
the
remember.
villains are interesting in Zexal. Zexal is not a great show, though. Except for the part where all the genocide starts happening. That's weird.
Where all the genocide starts happening.
No, that's not even hyperbole. That's just what happens.
I do love how one of the asshole rivals in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just called Shark, considering what that term means in games.
Well, that's his nickname, though. It's not his actual name.
Shy.
His real name is Reginald.
His real name is Reginald.
I'm not kidding.
I believe you.
Also,
All
those
right,
who never
okay.
saw the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga, holy shit!
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I read the original years after the fact. I was like, holy shit, what the hell?
You know,
Yeah,
like I remember.
I think Atop the Fourth Wall has gone over a couple chapters of the manga.
You know, like I read some. I read some of the chapters in Shonen Jump magazines my school library had. And I was like, and that's how I learned. Oh, that first duel between Yugi and Kaiba at the start of the anime, that was a whole story arc in the manga,
Yep. No.
Yeah, the Death T arc.
where there was a goddamn death roller coaster.
Among other
And
things.
the anime just skips straight to it.
Yeah, because they didn't want to cover the serial killer or the guy who set himself on fire.
Or Mokuba nearly killing himself.
Or the falling blocks problem.
The manga got dark.
Also,
Yes.
shout out to the school bully in the very first chapter being turned into Officer Trudge in 5Ds.
1, 2,
What?
4, 5.
It's the same
6.
guy.
Oh my
1, 2,
god.
3.
Yeah, Tetsu Trudge, same guy.
Really?
Yeah. It's the
Interesting.
most, like, deep cut. It's like, what?
Yeah. Another moment I remember from the manga was when Janouchi was trying to go on a game show to win money for his sister's operation.
Yes.
And it's one of those super rigged game shows where the contestants themselves doesn't know it's rigged.
I survived a Japanese game show essentially.
Yeah. Atem and Yugi notice, so Atem basically gets the producer stuck in a, hey, so, this button that you were gonna push to rig it, congrats, they're all now painted the same color. Have fun with that, asshole!
It gets worse, though. He also projects his inner thoughts so that he can only say them. AKA, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Oh, yeah. Also, Jonouchi did effectively win thanks to the button rigging getting fucked over. Unfortunately, they could not actually afford the prize money. Poor Jonouchi.
Well, also, that at the time was not Serenity's thing. That was actually to, I believe it was with his father. So Joey lived with his dad.
Right, yeah. He did not have great times trying to help his family at points.
Poor guy.
No! Poor guy had a rough life.
Like, for those who don't remember, he did start out as a bully before he met Yugi.
Yep.
Yeah, and then he got his ass beat by Trudge.
And it's like, hey, you. How's it going, best buddy? Ooh. Hell yeah.
Sorry to sidetrack and turn this into the Yu-Gi-Oh discussion, but this is what happens when we find a topic we can relate to. We just kind of hyperfixate on it for a while.
Yeah.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I'm just over here trying to do these fucking puzzles.
Yeah, also the fact that the puzzle was boring. We don't want to talk about the puzzle. Also, who's... You know what? I'm not going to say it like that. I'm just going to get it out of the way. Who's worst Yu-Gi-Oh character?
I don't feel like I have enough expertise to make that assessment.
Based on the ones I know, performance-wise, like performance and duels-wise, maybe Leo.
I would have just said
Leo
Kaiba,
or
honestly.
Leo? Are you talking about one of the twins from 5Ds?
Yes.
He has a terrible track record at the start, but he gets better, I promise.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a bit.
For the record, the worst character in the entire franchise
hold on.
is the token girl character from Zexal.
I don't know
who that
Zexal.
is.
I'm going to put it to you as plainly as I can. Imagine Taya Gardner, but worse
Oh, God.
in every way.
I mean, Taya won like every duel she had on screen, so.
I don't mean in terms of dueling, I mean in terms of existence. Imagine a character whose entire character arc is saying the main character's name. That's it. That's what she does. That's all she does.
So Inuyasha.
Also, she's the main fan service character, and she's a middle schooler.
Oh.
Think of that what you will.
Oh boy.
Oh, and I think her actual dueling record is 0-1. Once across the entire series, fucking was hypnotized the whole time, so it didn't even fucking matter.
Wasn't even her.
I still love it in Abridged when they were in the like cyberspace arc, where as she's doing the penguin guy, Yami, it was either Atem or Yugi, I forget which one, was going like, no, but she's not gonna, she can't win this, and the other one is just going, well, what about the time she beat Mai and won, or the time she dueled this person and won?
To be fair, Mai threw the match. Which,
No, if I recall, it was actually like one of them going, no, she's never played Duel Monsters.
no, she has dueled several times, but just off screen most of the time.
Yep.
Because we know she's beaten Joey more than once.
Yeah, but pretty much all of her on-screen duels were wins.
Yeah. Like, actually, she's undefeated on screen.
It's the hilarious part.
She's got a better track record than half the protagonists. That's the thing. Yugi goes like 3 losses over his career, though 2 of them were forced. Jaden loses 3 times across the series. Yusei doesn't. Yuma loses all the goddamn time. Fuck that kid. And I think Yuya loses like 3 times. Playmaker doesn't lose.
To be fair, in Yusei's case, weren't most of his on-screen duels something where if he didn't win, things would go horribly, horribly wrong?
Yes. There were a couple exceptions, though, where it wasn't, and everything was fine.
And everything was fine.
Wait, no. What was I going to say? But,
God
yeah,
damn it.
but you know, like again, having actually like played with Jaden's actual decks and Legacy, my God, that guy has more plot armor than Yugi's
Yeah.
canonical plot armor.
Yes. There's a running joke that Jaden is the luckiest of the protagonists because he always draws what he wants.
But his deck composition is shit.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, considering what you guys have said about... Oh. Considering what you guys have
Oh,
said
there we
about
go.
how he makes his deck, that's hilarious.
Like, I'm fairly certain Jaden runs one copy of every card in his deck, which for his era is fucking awful.
Yep.
Because he's a fusion duelist and he needs very specific cards to do fusions, but he doesn't run multiple copies of them, just one.
Yeah, and not only that, there was one duel he had against Bastion where Bastion hard countered him by using a negate and banned the card on polymerization.
And the only reason he won was because of complete and utter bullshit.
Yep.
Like, I love Bastion, but God, he gets so fucked over the course of GX so badly.
He's supposed
like,
to be the
that-
fucking genius, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the analytical one.
Someone described it as Bastion is the best person for the wrong era. He would have done great in 5Ds.
Oh
For the
yeah.
wrong era.
Like,
Because
you,
GX, half the fun is that everyone's
yeah.
stupid. It's really, like, luck-based, almost.
yeah. And like Bastion does use his analytics as part of his strategy. Like he put that card in his deck to specifically hard counter polymerization, knowing he was going to be fighting Jaden.
He was right. It was the best tactic he could have done. He just got fucked over by a card he'd never seen before.
Yeah, Jaden's legit reaction, and I still remember this from when I watched that episode, was like, "You mean I can't use polymerization anymore?"
You no longer use polymerization for the rest of the duel. Wait, I can't use polymerization anymore? No fusions, but that's how Jaden wins all his duels. And he had to find a way to win without it, which was actually quite interesting.
And he did.
He did.
Oh, and then there's in the back half where he adds in like the Neo Spacians to his deck, which I don't know why they thought that would synergize with Elemental Heroes in advertising, because it really doesn't.
So, fun fact, Neo-Spacians fucking suck.
Yep.
Like, they're awful to use. They're a prototype of what would eventually become known as contact fusion, aka fusion without
Contact fusion.
polymerization. It sounds
How the fuck
interesting.
does that work?
They're all worthless. Because
So
they're all
it doesn't.
super weak monsters that will die in seconds, and they mostly can just fuse with Neos, and will leave the field the turn that they're on the field.
Yep.
Unless you have a specific field spell, which makes it fucking worthless.
They originally like prototype synchros, but very bad.
Ah.
It's like they wanted to find a new way to make fusions more interesting before they just started making new card types, and we're like, maybe.
And then almost every generation added in a new card type up into Exceeds.
Yeah.
Or well, no, up
Well,
into Pendulums.
Brain. Brain.
Well,
God fucking
Get up.
dumb.
Yeah, thankfully, barely anyone in Master Duel uses pendulums anymore, so I barely have to deal with that shit.
Well, Pendulums got nerfed is the problem.
Yeah.
Because it used to be, when they added Pendulums, they added a new section to the field, being like, okay, this is the Pendulum Zone, you put your cards here for the Pendulum Summoning, and they'll do their job. Now it's like, you want a Pendulum Summon? Okay, you gotta give up 2/5 of your back row to do that.
Yeah.
Which is awful.
The one fun extra bit they added to the meta with some of these things was, I think it was added with Link summons, was the extra monster zones.
I'm not gonna lie, I was
where-
always confused on the idea of the whole pendulum summoning thing.
Yeah, I still don't get it. like, so I took a break from the game a little after Caesar announced were a thing, so I knew at least how up to those worked. So when I was getting back, I was like, okay, how the fuck do these other ones that were added after work? Oh, Link Summon is just that? Okay, that's easy. How the fuck? I still don't get you, Pendulum. I still do not get you.
Pendulum works like this. You put 2 down, whichever ones are like representative of the number on each side determines what number you have. Any number inside of that number range is what you can special summon from your hand in terms of levels of monster.
I see.
So you can essentially mass summon, let's say I put down the pendulums of scale 1 and 8, I can summon any monster that's level 2 or 7 from my hand.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Alright, here we go. And with that, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Talk is over. It'll be back.
You're late! It's all over.
Hey, I told you not to interfere.
I don't listen to you. What?
Gah.
Hurrah. I have no other choice.
That's right, Iceman still has work to do.
Oh yeah? Well, how about a taste of this?
Wait, these two aren't the real enemy. How can you say that? After so many people have suffered because of them.
That typo is still there, okay.
Oh, Chode. You have mail from HQ.
Chode.
Fucking get me on that, I'm sorry.
I mean, he kind of is one. At least at first.
He gets better.
Yeah. Proto Man, looks like we've been had. They're a decoy. There's the World 3 A-rank operator somewhere. World 3 is after the Aqua program here.
Aqua program? Isn't that one of the super programs? Why did we invent that?
The World 3 Navi must be here somewhere. Let's find them.
As you say, Lord Chode.
Wait!
Now that he's gone, will you please listen to me?
Silence!
Not you!
Oh, I should have said,
Yeah.
fuck.
If we break World 3's orders, my son.
Lan?
He's not listening. We have no choice. Battle routine, set.
Execute.
Turn endo.
And welcome, say hello to Iceman.exe.
Yeah.
Iceman.
Yeah, honestly, he looks pretty similar to his classic counterpart.
Yeah.
He just got
definitely-
smaller.
He is just small.
Also, base. Wow, that's rude to start.
Yeah. There's another one in there somewhere. That's
Yeah,
good
this
to
was
know.
Poor Iceman. Set him on fire.
No, ice counts as water.
Yep.
What? That's fucking stupid. Ow!
Ice counts as water. That was a lightning bolt.
I know.
Yep. Good thing I had that.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Yeah, as a
Like,
reminder,
do I
the
even
four
need this?
elements. The four elements are fire beats wood beats electric beats water beats fire.
Until we get
And
until
he
later
did.
in the series.
Very, very dead.
Extremely dead. He got
Also, if this
deleted.
was a later installment, those ice pillars would have absolutely left ice tiles.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Dr. Freud.
There was nothing we could do. And now my son.
No, Iceman, read this! Megaman gave Iceman the message.
What? Dr. Freud, this mail. Sorry about that.
This mail address is my son's. Well, your son is safe. Do you get it now? Yes, but after all I've done. We have to get the net back up and running. You're right, kid. Iceman.
Yes, sir.
I didn't tell you to do anything yet, you idiot. That should fix the Dentown waterworks. But I'm from ACDC. Oh, whatever.
Good job finding me. You're better than the rest.
Put down that aqua program.
Now,
We're
we
going
don't
for
have... For a
we're
what?
going for X40.
Ah. Now, we don't have time to play with you now. But you will face me, Color Man, soon enough.
Let's go.
I always knew that bitch was responsible.
I mean, she had his unique design. Yeah,
Exactly.
you have to know something's up.
She was a unique design to talk down to us. Definitely everyone.
Okay, man. Later.
She's also really fun in the anime, by the way.
Yeah.
Ah, no, this isn't happening. I let him get away. What am I fighting for? Ah.
Oh, right, that's me.
Yep.
God damn it.
You'll be
What do I
shocked
pay you
how
for?
often, you'll be shocked how often that happens when I'm voice acting along with others.
Oh, jeez.
It's that Navi from before.
You nosy scoundrels again. Joan!
Who are
Stop
you?
calling me that!
Stop fucking calling me that. Who are you and how do you know my name?
That can wait. Why are they after the Aqua program?
Find out for yourself. Proto Man, we're out of here.
What? I mean, sir!
Are you okay?
No. We use that program to make good. We use that program to make good tasting water. What the fuck does that mean? You're telling me you artificially generated water that's gross?
I think it's more
Somehow
like the filtration program or something.
Yeah.
Somehow I don't think that's why the World 3 wants it.
Lan?
I don't get it. Hold on, let's go see Freud.
Right.
I don't get it.
Of all the phrasings to
Get it.
use,
There's worse, I'm sure.
Really? I don't know how to thank you. Metal Gear. I'll do my best to keep the water clean from now on.
Dad, I.
Better have a son. I mean, God, come on, son, let's go home.
Ah, family.
Oh God, who's the mom? Yeah, you're right.
Huh? I was expecting the usual sarcasm. You homesick, Lan?
Me? Never.
Okay. Time is tight now, Lan. This World 3 plot is getting deeper and darker.
Yeah, and we gotta show that Cho that we can do. Stop calling him that. No, he deserves it. He's a
That's the
dick.
spirit. And so, Lan and Megaman solved one mystery, but the World 3 was getting closer to total control of the net. And why was the World 3 collecting the super programs? It was up to them to stop the World 3 and bring peace to the net.
Next time, Superman.
That man is flying.
Yep.
Alright, right. All of our plots and density are failing recently.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Do your best. Okay, I have a solution to this. Do your best Eggman voice.
But it's not Wily talking.
No, it's not. But in the anime,
Uh.
he's voiced by Mike Pollock.
Is he?
Yeah.
We're having some funding problems, too.
This will slow down the entire World 3 plot to control the net. What exactly is the problem?
Apologies, Lord Wily. It's just
What? Speak up!
there's just this one Navi operator team.
An official net battler, huh? No, it's just a boy by the name of Lan, but he's got this powerful Navi, Megaman.exe.
Another fun
What?
voice actor. Another fun voice actor fact. This one, same one as Rarity.
Oh wow.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense in a way. What are you saying? A World 3 Navis can handle anything!
Yeah,
no, they can't.
Shockingly, there's a lot of overlap between Friendship is Magic and freaking NT Warrior.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like there's a lot of overlap between Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon.
yeah, like,
fair.
like what I definitely mentioned before, but might as well say it now since it's on topic. Megaman.exe is voiced by Shining Armor.
Yep.
Oh, and that reminds me, by the way,
Yeah.
Dryforce, do you remember Arthur Hawkins from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Arthur Hawkins. Oh, that was the dad of that one girl who really likes
Rebecca,
you,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's also Mike Pollock.
Of course.
Really?
Because of course it is. Everything is related.
No more excuses.
Yes,
Oh, and
but-
Bonaparte from GX is also Mike Pollock.
Oh. Silence, I said! Silence! No more failures. Delete all that stand in your way. Yes, sir. I have a plan. Leave it to me.
Can we please turn off the flashing man, though? He's getting really annoying.
And get to it!
We await your favorable report.
I'm off.
He did not get a single fucking line that whole scene.
No.
Why? 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 Must we get every super program by ourselves? We might not have gotten wood, but fire and aqua.
Oh, there we go.
What the fuck is that? Oh my god. That is an award-winning smile. Oh, wait. Okay, this is not gonna make any sense because I don't think you never saw me play this game. You're right, but we mustn't speak of the life virus.
What game?
Ace Attorney Dual Destinies.
Oh,
Okay, I'm curious.
I know what character you're talking about. I know exactly what character you're talking
right.
about.
But we mustn't speak of the life virus.
Okay, sate my curiosity. Who did you give this voice to?
The replacement for Dick Gumshoe.
Fucking Fulbright?
Yeah?
Okay, yeah, now this all makes sense.
For justice! It's so top secret, we're not supposed to know about it!
I know. Well, back to work.
Funny enough, I am actually recently watching someone play through Dual Destinies.
Oh dear.
So a lot of the characters are fresh in my mind.
Lan, I wonder.
Meanwhile, back with our heroes. Lan, I'm just about finished... Hold on. I'm just about finished homepage maintenance.
Grammar.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom, nothing happening. Yeah.
I work and all you say is yeah?
Yeah.
I roll.
Shut up, Lan.
Has Roll had an actual dialogue box yet?
I don't know.
Because I know I'm voicing male, but...
Hi, Mega.
I was about to say I'm already voicing Megaman. Hey, roll.
This is a letter from mail to Lan.
Okay, got it.
Later.
You can say it's a male call.
Later.
Shut.
About that. Hold on. Oh, god damn it.
Wait, hang on, I think I have it.
Soundpad's open. Alright, let's go with that. Lan, you've got mail.
From a desperate girl. What? That's new.
No, honestly, with the way male and Lan get along, that is kind of accurate. Hey, guys, birthday's coming up. Want to come with me to buy a present?
No.
Meet in front of the Metro Line station.
I said no.
Okay, write me back.
God damn it.
Respond to this mail?
Oh.
Yes.
Damn
You
it.
tell her.
You go alone.
Do you actually?
What happens if you do that?
I don't know.
Well, then we're about to find out.
Alright.
Oh boy.
What? After she invited you and all?
Oh,
Velma.
it's a no-win. Damn it. Fine.
This does lead to the next plot point.
God damn it. Don't give me options if I'm allowed to pick the stupid one.
Right
It's
on.
not my playthrough, I'm gonna pick the stupid one.
Go ahead and write your mail. Look, I didn't know what would happen either. Lan wrote response. It's not like actually a letter. He just wrote the word response.
I love that it's not even an email that you send. They have to go physically find Roll to give it to her.
Because electronic mail.
Yeah.
Newsflash!
New Denton ACDC. I can read it. Hello.
Basically, the train into between Dentown and ACDC is back up.
Yeah.
Save that progress.
Cool. And we're gonna end things off here. Thank you all so much for joining us. If you liked this video, leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell, and we'll see you guys next time. Alright.
I honestly kind of forgot there was exactly like.
Cross through その度深まる絆未来